Hey everybody, welcome back. One-Eyed Sniper here, and we're doing Let's Play for XCOM 2. Alright, so we got to go on Operation Void Food. We're going to extract a VIP from the city, and it's going to be a scientist, and we're going to get a decent amount of intel out of it. This is rated as very difficult, so hopefully we don't have any casualties. We got the Skulljack on I'm going to try to use. Never used it before, so we'll see how that works. I could see me either using it in conjunction with the Boltcaster if it stuns him, or the Frost Bomb. But we're relying on Schofield for both, unfortunately. We also upgraded the plasma grenades, so that's cool. We got a little more firepower. And then Sarah Connor here has no lance, which is a psionic we haven't used before, so that'll be pretty cool to try that out. 2 exosuits, so we got some rockets with us. And I think we're ready. This will be the first time I've used the Boltcasters, so we'll see how that goes. I actually forgot it when we did the Regal Beast mission, which could have been, I don't want to say a game changer, but being able to stun that Viper King would have been a good thing. But let's get into this.
Sky Ranger deployed. In position for deployment.
All right. Yeah, I kind of shied away from using the DLC weapons because I'm not sure why. At least in Season 2 I did. And most of this one. But I think I'm going to start throwing them in there. Though I don't know if I want to use that pistol or not. The biggest boost on that, maybe once we upgrade it, but right now it just allows you to go back into Concealment.
Recon picked up a weak distress signal coming from this area. The Resistance confirmed it's one of their codes, so we're moving in to provide an emergency extraction. We'll need to secure the area and escort the VIP to the evac point. Stay alert for hostile contacts.
I'm sure we're going to run into some hostile contacts. And I think we have a potential of running into some of these kings now. There's 3 of them. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but it sounded like they could pop in at any time. And then it looks like they can just as easily pop out. And one thing I have to remember, because I messed that up on the last mission, is after every action we take, it gets to take a reaction to it, which is pretty crazy. So freezing it or stunning it would be ideal. Do that first off, and then probably just hit it with everything we got. Is probably what we want to do. And it's not just actions against it. Apparently it's any action we take. So you can't just focus on the other enemies and then go after it. Looks like you've got to just go after it initially.
Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction.
Okay, it doesn't look like we have too far to go.
Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
It's a little bit of a run. We don't have much for high ground in between, it looks like. A couple... I'm not sure what's over here. It doesn't look like much. We have one building here, which is kind of in line with that, so we may head up there. Mills is going to go first because he's got our concealment, so I don't have to worry about... Though he's probably going to screw it up, because that's what he is. He's a screw-up.
Moving on target location.
Hate to say it, Mills, but you are not the same man who I saw in Taken. Okay, we actually do have a large building right here, so that's probably where we're going to head to. Assuming we can make it.
Moving to position.
Alright, there he is. One of those a-holes. There's 2 of them. Alright, I might want to I may want to wait and see if I can't get one of them to patrol off. Though we only have 12 turns, so I mean, that's not a lot of time. I'll just move everyone up to their first blue move. There's a potential I could send one of them through the roof there. But we don't have a lot of good cover options, so that's what I'm going to focus on now. Voorhees... He should have a target from squad site. Oh, he does. Oh, I'm an idiot. Not a good one, though. Actually, it's smarter if he's farther back, because he has squad sight.
The Iceman cometh.
Go, go, go!
Okay, data.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Doctor, why don't you hang out behind this car? Pitbull, we don't have anywhere good for you to go, so you're gonna have to take the bench.
Will do.
I don't see any officers in that group, so... Alright, everyone go on Overwatch from here.
Overwatch.
Doesn't look like any of them went anywhere. So I have an option of opening up with plasma grenade right here, taking out his armor, sending him down to the floor. That'll probably do pretty good for us. I would like to get him in better cover before I do anything of the sort, though. There we go. That should work. Let me see what kind of range he's got right now. He should be able to still make it up there, hopefully. We'll see.
Affirmative. Moving out.
What I'm not sure is if I want to sit everyone on Overwatch back here. I mean, the Archon is going to come at us. Our sniper should take a shot, and then the Archon's going to come forward, and maybe everyone just blows the crap out of at least one of them for us. It'd be nice. With the exception of, I think, Sarah, I'll leave just as a... See if we can't use that null lance effectively. And it may be good if I actually use aid protocol on Big Nasty here. I mean, if anyone has is going to be able to screw that up, it's going to be him, unfortunately. But all right, I did not know they were going to be able to see that, so that's good to know now. I don't think it... Okay, it did not affect the guys on the roof. Though, once he makes a move, it will. So I can either keep him out of the fight, or... That really annoys the shit out of me. Yeah, I can't move him out. I can either keep him out of the fight, or go in with my original plan. But now I feel like I need to hit these guys. But as soon as I do that, we're activating these. So we're getting another Archon. Death from above. Unfortunately, we can't get you above. Can we? Just up there. That leaves you wide open, though. That's stupid. Lightning Hands isn't doing much for you either. I mean, it's just two sectoids. I'm not too worried about them. It's the Archon we obviously want to worry about. Does anyone have hollow targeting? I don't think we did. However, Schofield firing at him is probably a good idea. It can't be dodged. So it might be a good opener. Can hit him with an axe as well if we need to. So we have a lot of options available to us. Dutch just at 45. And Sarah, what? Your null lance is going to just go in a line like it said. 7 to 12, and you can hit him. You're only going to hit him, though, unfortunately. I don't know if we could move you up closer, which we wouldn't want to do. But I wouldn't mind trying that out as well. What's the cooldown on that? 4? 6, okay. Alright, so we're going to open up with Schofield here. See this bolt caster in action.
Shot failed to connect. Not a firepower over here.
Okay, didn't I read that it was guaranteed to hit? Alright. Alright. I can hit it with a rocket. I don't really want to do that. Just so many bad chances. Well, we can go with the axe. Let's do that. Since we don't have any great shots, we may want to do Overwatch, though. Let him come in at us. That's good. Let's just take him. I was gonna say some of them are bound to hit, and if any one of them is gonna hit, it's gonna be Bauer. All right, this is probably my chance to use a little Null Lance on this guy. Only got 3 health left. Voorhees, why don't you give me a lightning hands on him? Get lucky for me, buddy. All right, that's okay. It's okay. Who else we got? We could still hit him with a grenade. And we could hit a couple. But we're just going to bring that other Archon down on our heads. And I'd like to avoid that. Sarah's got a grenade. She's not going to be able to make it. I could take a bunch of 50-50s here. $45, and you're not getting much. 60's not bad. Let's take that one. Alright, well that's actually not a bad thing, because Connor has 2-timer, advanced stock, should still do 2 damage, so...
You can't handle me.
Alright, it's down. Dutch, rocket there would be a waste. They're not going to run, though. Let's go Overwatch with Dutch in case these other 2 guys decide to come down. You need to hunker. And Big Nasty, you could open it up here, hit him, or we keep you hidden, which I think is our best bet. Don't do anything stupid. Don't blow anyone up. You can go ahead and awaken those other enemies for me, though. Hit a 27. I'll take it. Is it going to be another panicked action? No, it just doesn't work. Okay. Let's see. You need to reload.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if these guys are still up here or not, actually. You have no shot. You're not going to be able to get the kill. Dutch, maybe, but he's going to have a terrible shot as well. Not if I run and gun him, though, right? We go ahead and use run and gun. Get him over here, or even better, maybe back here. He should have a good shot at it. It's really far away, though, but that'll keep us from spawning anyone else and get him in full cover.
It's a beautiful day.
Nice. Alright, not too shabby. I need Bauer to snap out of it.
I can handle that. Moving to Overwatch.
Everyone, reload, stay where you are.
Let's rock. I'm on it.
Scanning.
Doc, you can move up a little bit. Preferably next to something that won't explode, so. Alright, I need you to go take a peek.
Closing on target position now.
So it looks like we have lost those guys. Okay, the Archon's back. I'm tempted to battle scanner up there. Give us the most view possible. And go with our original plan. Okay, he's right there. Alright, they didn't move. No, I thought they noticed it. I was going to say, it said it. Alright. Okay, everyone else was... Everyone else can make a move. Can Pitbull move over here and not activate them? That's the question. They better be able to. Alright. It's gonna go on Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Voorhees, you're gonna go on Overwatch.
Scanning.
Dutch, let's get you as close as possible. Put you on Overwatch as well.
No problemo.
Connor, you're gonna stay available. Schofield, Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright, Big Nasty. There it is. Blow the crap out of this building.
Throwing grenade. They're on to me.
Alright, and you're really close, so... Nice, got a hit. Got a hit, he should be dead. And if...
The greatest feeling you can get is the pump.
That actually kind of fits, because he's using a shotgun. Hunker down. Alright, and I want this thing dead. So I am willing to use Null Lance to make that happen.
Tired of waiting around.
I could use Inspire and see if he can get the kill, but I'm not going to trust him. Let's just use what we know. We'll get the job. Should get the job done. It could do 7 damage, but chances are it'll kill it.
Where will you run?
Done. All right. Now we need to kind of move. I'm hesitant about moving that far up all at once, but everyone else he's going to activate something. All right. Another Archon. Son of a bitch. All right, we can suppress the Archon. We could move back. I mean, he's in a good cover spot, but he's gonna get hit by could get hit by at least 2 of these guys, which is not gonna be good for his health.
Finally.
Alright. He's go ahead and go into unless you can grapple with some insane distance. No. Okay, so go ahead and go into Overwatch.
Covering now.
Dutch, we gotta get you somewhere better.
Let's move already.
Okay, you don't have a shot, so you Overwatch in.
Covering now.
Connor, you inspire Big Nasty here.
We will overcome.
He's gonna go ahead and suppress the Archon, unless he doesn't have vision right now, which is possible. I might have moved him out of vision, which wouldn't be all around terrible. Okay, good.
Suppressing target.
Data, get your ass up there.
I'm on it.
Unfortunately, the shield bearer is gonna activate the shield. That's gonna happen. Doctor, let's get you over here. Because we only have 8 turns left, so... You did miss. Alright, good job, Jason. What is blazing pinions? I don't know what that was. Well, either it missed. So I think the idea is the Archon can work itself into a terrifying battle frenzy, gaining extra action. Last 2 turns ends on the alien. Either something's about to happen and they need to move, which is why he went into Overwatch, or yeah, I'm gonna do that. Did you like that? Get your free reload on.
Reloaded.
Voorhees, you are the man. Alright, we just need 5 damage on that thing. Dutch, you don't have a good shot, man. You could blast it with a rocket, right? Or is it out of explosive range? It looks like it is. We could blast him with a rocket. Sarah, 53. You're guaranteed to at least do 2 damage.
That is not good.
It's alright. You'll be alright. I'm gonna look at this bolt caster again. It's not giving me any info. Reload.
Ready to rock.
90% chance. It cannot be dodged. That must be different than missing. Okay. You should be able to take this shot. Alright, hopefully whatever that is done. No, that's still going to happen. So these guys are going to get... Alright, well I just screwed that up, I guess. Hopefully it's not deadly.
Back in. Bombs away!
I had the right impression. He was using Overwatch so that these guys couldn't move. I should have figured that out. This may kill one of them. Which will be sad, but... Just a 59, huh? Can't really run and gun you anywhere. Oh, I could get you back here, which is probably a better shot.
Set him up, knock him down. Here I come.
64. It's not all that great. I'm in Overwatch because this guy's going to be moving. So, wait, you can't do... Remember right, there's no crit chance on Overwatch, so we need a crit, potentially. And Bauer does not disappoint.
You want some more?
I got a couple rockets with this guy's name on it.
Iceman cometh.
In fact, Dutch here may have a rocket with this guy's name on it. Though that seems like a waste because now I don't have anyone else that can take a shot, so let's just see what he does. Alright, sorry guys, I could have got you out of that. Hopefully none of you are on fire. And hopefully he doesn't shoot Sarah in the face.
What the fuck did I do wrong?
That didn't feel good.
You can walk that off.
It's a little too warm over here.
Starting to get cooked.
Fire's getting worse here.
Alright, alright. Alright, so we're gonna make this happen. And then I think Voorhees is gonna be able to clean it up. Just a 63, maybe beneficial just to move you. Alright, get away from the fire.
Finally.
Oh, there's no fire left. Alright, you need to gremlin heal Connor. And then you're going to gremlin heal yourself.
Gremlin, medical detail.
Big Nasty, can you make this happen? What's with everyone's aim?
I got nothing. Gonna need to reload soon.
Connor, what about you? Alright, good kill. Oh, and the
You want some more?
psionics process does cause the hair to go white, apparently. Because hers was definitely not white before.
Moving out.
And you need to heal yourself.
Go medical.
Get your ass up there.
Got it covered.
I might be moving a little reckless now, but we gotta get out of here. So, I have a feeling we're gonna run into something else, but...
Location confirmed.
Alright, good. Nothing so far. You can go ahead and head over there. Actually, you just run up there. We don't need to grapple.
Affirmative.
This building has seen way better days. Dutch, where do we want you to go?
Come on, do it now!
Moving out.
Reload so you have a bullet. I haven't been overly thrilled with the bullcaster
Back online.
so far, but I may be using it improperly,
Moving on target.
or not to its fullest potential. That's a possibility. Alright, we got 5 turns, and we got to get right there. That should only take us 2 more turns, depending on what we run into. So, should. Go ahead and stay back. You don't need to go farther. And because I don't want to risk on the last turn opening anything up, we'll just send you. You can go right here.
Finally. Come get some.
Doesn't look like we got anything. Dutch, you need to reload.
Already there.
Yeah, if I was this guy, I'd be hauling ass.
I've got eyes on an outbound position.
Alright, a new mech, and an officer that we're not going to be able to skulljack, most likely.
Purposes nicely. It can be disabled.
Unfortunately, Big Nasty is not going to be able to move again. However, we have a decent shot here, but can we do something about that? Here we go. Big Nasty, you're up again.
No retreat.
Before we use you, does anyone have a plasma grenade that's close enough to use it?
On the move.
Or maybe we haywire someone. 100% to shut that one down, 79 for the heavy. We're going to focus on the heavy, see if we get it down. Okay. Pitbull does in fact have a grenade.
Tired of waiting around.
Just can't get it to him yet. Alright, well it's going to have to be a rocket. Which I'm okay with, actually. Where's this officer at? Hopefully he's behind one of these. There he is.
Target locked.
We did not do a lot of damage to him. Alright, Big Nasty. Let's end this guy and shut down the other one. No, of course, because it's Brian effing Mills.
I'm under firepower over here.
Alright, you're going to have to take it out for us.
Impressed yet? This looks valuable.
Death from above. Alright, so we get another... Do pistol overwatch. Can you go anywhere else? No, you can't. Alright, but we can... Oh, flashbang. That's not going to be as helpful as you'd think it would be. As you'd want it to be. I was thinking maybe it was smoke, but alright. You're going to have to just go on pistol overwatch here. You need to hunker down. Over there. Okay, haywire this guy for me. And then you're going to need to get in there and freeze the officer. That's your goal. Yeah, let's just try to stun it. Oh, son of a... That's not good at all. It increases the target's aim and defense. Alright. That's bad news. Alright, guys, someone's gonna get marked and then blasted. Oh shit. Forgot about you, Dutch. You're gonna get... Yeah, take that. Hit Mills. Okay. That's not too terrible. Go ahead and reload.
Back online.
Just a 68% right there, huh? That's defense on these guys. Yeah, of course, why would you hit it?
Not good.
Why would you hit it? So we could skulljack this guy, I guess, now. So we don't have to just freeze him. No Lance, is that going to work on him? It will do some damage. I'm going to leave data open for a grenade. The frost bomb. We're doing this right now. Leaving Dutch available. Connor, maybe you can get the kill. Looks like I can hit my own guys. That's an issue. But she can probably move over here. And now I think I have a chance of hitting the officer, which I don't want to do. There we go.
There is no escape.
Okay, that could have been better. Who's left? What are your chances of hitting this guy? 74? Alright, we're going to need to improve that. So first thing we're going to do... Dutch, you need to go skulljack this a-hole. 70% chance. Kind of sucks, but... I wanted to get it done. Or... I bet you, I wonder if he's more injured, if that has something to do with it. So can we lightning hands this guy? Alright, now let me see if it goes up. I don't remember what it was before, but I don't think it went up that much. Alright. So before we do that, then let's try to see if we can get data, get this hit for us.
Roger that.
Who's left to attack? I want to save data maybe to use the frost bomb in case he misses. 76. I mean, I normally would trust that, but so let's get you down here.
Seems doable.
And you're going to take a pistol shot and hopefully kill this thing. Alright, so my options are Frost Bomb, which I'm going to do because I'm not, or I'm not because I can't reach it. Alright, we're going to have to just rely on him to get the shot done. If he can't do it, alright, good. Alright, so Bauer is, or I'm sorry, Dutch is going to be, fortunately, on his own if this doesn't work out for him. We got with the Extreme Prejudice unlocked, so I'm assuming this works.
We have complete access to the Advent Psionic Network. I have dedicated our systems to processing the new data, but we will need to work fast. It is only a matter of time before they detect our intrusion.
Okay, so it looks like I need to throw this onto our hackers to get any of these bonuses. So, screw it. I'm going to go for the 3%. Why not? Nope. You actually did way better than I thought he would, though. Oh, I don't have time for you. At all. I have 2 turns left.
Responsible for safeguarding the alien data stores. We'll have to neutralize it if we intend to recover the data. Understood. Weapons hot. We've got our target.
No, we need to get out of here.
They're trying to flank us. The codex appears to be in a state of flux, existing simultaneously across multiple dimensions.
What is that? Oh my... Can he even make it? He can't even make it this turn. He's got to go. I may have to leave this thing alone. Bolt may be able to grapple up there a little later. He's got a spot there he can do. He may have a shot on it from there. And then he can just run over. That's... I'm going to have to try it out. I'm not failing the mission for this codex. It's not going to happen. You have no target. Alright. Go in long watch because you have a chance. Big Nasty, you're going to have to just run. So is Sarah Connor.
Running.
Dutch, what kind of shot you got? 36? I mean, that's terrible too, so... we're just going to cut bait here. We're going to stop and pick up this item, because I'm greedy. I'll go ahead and run and gun, and then we can go into Overwatch. I was wondering when that thing we saw from the very opening cutscene would come back. If we move Big Nasty once and Overwatch him, he should be able to then make it the rest of the way. We need to get him as close as possible.
Let's move already.
I don't know that any of our guys are in danger of getting killed, so that's one positive thing. Like Data, he's got to just run. He's no other options.
On the move.
The Doctor. I don't know if this thing's got any kind of explosives abilities, so I want to separate us a little bit. I could do the running gun technique with him, but he has no ammo, so that won't work either.
Go, go, go.
I'm a little disappointed that this doesn't work, but that we won't be able to get it. Okay, who's got Shadow Step? Somebody does. It should get rid of the Overwatch, I think. Or he doesn't trigger it. It's not that it'll miss. That's not good. Someone's getting shot at. Who's got the most health? What do you got going on? Alright, this one misses, so hopefully you trigger it. You didn't trigger it. I don't want the Doctor to go first, that's bad news. Pitbull, you're gonna get killed if you go. Big Nasty, I don't like you, you're going.
Rolling out.
He wouldn't have went on Overwatch if he didn't have a chance to hit one of us. It must be Bolt he's gonna try to hit. Alright, well, go for it.
No problem.
I think you'll live through it. Alright, good. That's disappointing.
I have my orders.
Already there.
But we'll always have another opportunity, I guess. The Skulljack worked a little easier than I thought it was going to. Alright guys, get the hell out. We'll just have to apologize to Tigan.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
Firebrand, VIP is secure.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
When the Codex thing appeared, I thought it was going to be one of the kings. One of the alien kings. So, glad it wasn't. Alright, Connor, our Psi operatives just get beat the hell up every mission. She's going to be out for 21 days, so no training for her for a while. So I don't think the Codex looked all that difficult. Depending on when you activate him. I guess if you activate him early on and there's other enemies around, it'd be bad. But besides the teleporting, it makes it kind of hard to flank him. Though you could just hit it with a grenade probably and get a good flank on him. So he seems more than doable. Heavy ordnance. The grenade in your grenade only slot gains a bonus use. That seems good. I have hollow targeting on our other people, I think. Or do I? What do I? I'm gonna save this one. I want to see what we look like with the other ones. All right, Pitbull, you're gonna go Blade Master. That'll be good against the Archons. What was Guardian again? With every successful word shot. Okay. Alright, we got another hidden ability. Thanks to the efforts of the Advanced Warfare Center, so your grenades deal +2 damage. Alright. The Volatile Mix. Deep cover. If you did not attack this turn, hunker down automatically. That's kind of cool. Untouchable. If you score a kill during your turn, the next attack against you during the enemy turn will miss. It seems way better. I very seldom don't attack after moving, so... let me see what the details are. When untouchable is triggered, the ranger is immune to the next damage-dealing attack during the enemy turn, even area of effect attacks. Oh, that's good. You have to score a kill, but he scores a lot of kills, so... Alright, Schofield, you're all over the map here. Ever vigilant. If you spend all of your action moves, you are granted an automatic overwatch at the end of the turn. And Guardian, with every successful overwatch shot, there's a 50% chance another will be taken. Wonder how that would work if he's using this. Like if he has no ammo left. I'm assuming he wouldn't. If you spend all of your actions on moves, you are granted automatic overwatch. Okay. Any action other than moving will invalidate Ever Vigilant. So you can only move. You can't hack and all that. So I'll probably stick with Guardian. I'm probably Overwatch with him more than anything else. I'll just have to be aware of what weapon he's using. Alright, we got a repeater. A 5% chance to instantly kill your target when you hit them regardless of remaining HP. Okay, I don't think I've ever had that trigger when I used it before. And we got a new scientist.
Hello, Commander.
And we got a good chunk of intel. We would have got more if I would have been able to kill the Codex, but we could not. So real quick before we end, I want to check out our soldiers. And specifically our grenadiers and see, I think... So these two have been going down the same path. O'Neill is going to have to be different. He already got Shredder, but I think I'll have to send him down this one. But Palmer has been going down straight down heavy gunner, so maybe I mix it up with Big Nasty Mills. So I'm surprised he's even a lieutenant. I'm surprised he's even making promotions. So we'll give him heavy ordnance. Just the hollow targeting would be good against those Archons and stuff. Being able to have 3 grenades would be kind of huge. But he misses so often. Trying to think what would go better with his abilities, but I don't really see a benefit. Let's go heavy ordnance so that we always have one person with 3 grenades. If we take 2 grenadiers anyways. Alright, so we got a few people out, but we definitely have enough people left to continue on. Yeah. So I'm thinking it may be time to actually hire a couple more. But I should be getting mechs here soonish, so maybe I wait on that. But I probably need to go spend some of this intel and get us a new... I'll have to take care of that in the next episode, but maybe get us a new engineer or something. But alright guys, thanks for watching. I know you have a choice in where you watch your XCOM 2 Let's Plays, and I thank you for choosing One-Eyed Sniper. Peace!